Hello everybody, welcome back to Mr. Hard YouTube channels. I'm so excited to share one of my new strategy that no one ever thought of. And yes, that will be at the title of the videos. It is called the electricity emergency call. Some of the people might ask what that's supposed to mean in the game. Before I explain what that strategy does, let me ask you this. My question is, are you tired of dying on electricity? Do you ever feel like you never finish your task in electricity? Do you hate to be lonely in electricity? That question will explain the new strategy is. So, I'm going to show 4 different tips, but the result will be the same outcome. Before we begin, please subscribe to my channels so you will not miss any new strategy videos in the future. Let's begin. Before you begin the game, the first thing you need to do is to write this thing down. Do electricity test first, so no one will die in the electricity. That way we can finish our task faster. That strategy, that is what you need to write down. That's the first thing you need to do before you join the game. I recommend you to do that. Tip 1. Task complete. In the first clip, the first thing you need to do is to call emergency. And this is where you gotta put it down in order to complete your task. Watch and you will see why. Also, I forgot to tell you guys this. When you guys call emergency, the first thing you need to do is write down quick as possible. If not, you might as well just gonna fall out. So I would recommend you guys to write down as quick as possible. That's the first thing you need to do. That is one of the disadvantages that people does not like. I know that people want to start the game. I totally understand. But if I put down that strategy, there's no way that imposter can beat us. We can win this. Trust me.
This could be good for me. Lately I was feeling like I need a purpose. But when you talk to me, give me the impression that I won't scratch your surface. And I could walk for days, searching for your prey.
After you write it down, this is where your strategy began. Watch and learn and see why.
But is it even there to find? Is there a chance for me to learn your memories? Will I slowly lose my mind? 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 Will I slowly lose my mind?
Wow, I finished the task. I did not even die in electricity. Wow, I'm so speechless. And now, I'm pretty sure some of us might finish already. But the first thing we need to do is who is the imposter, or finish the task first. Whoever comes first, it doesn't matter because I would finish my task. That is all I need. Wow.
Lost in your maze, stuck in your gaze. How can I get out? I'm out of time to make you mine. Baby, show me how.
Tip 2. Fake task. Click 2. Instead, finish the task. This time, you are gonna watch who is gonna do the fake task and the electricity. That is another strategy you're gonna use. Watch and you'll see and find out why. After you write it down in the comment, the first thing you need to do is go to electricity and watch who is doing a fake task. That is the key point. So it's pink or white? Let's find out. Now, did you see something interesting? Why is pink task didn't go up? That is so interesting. I suspect it's pink, but let's find out. Tips 3. The mouse and the cat. And the third clip, this time it is not about finishing the task or looking at the fake task. This time it is more about the mouse and the cat. The reason is that we are, as a crewmate, is the mouse, the representative of the mouse. The cheese is the representative of imposter. Imposter is the representative of cat. Try to set up a trap for us. So, how are we gonna play it out as a mouse? Well, the simple answer is join as a group and look who's doing the task and who is not doing the task. That is where the play out gonna begin. Watch, learn, and you will see why. Now, there are 4 people in electricity. This is where the game began. Where is the cat? Who is the mouse? And who is the cheese? I know that I am the representative Yellow, known as cheese, even though I hunt imposter. As a cat, is trying to set a trap. So, who is the imposter? I don't know. That's why we have 2 mouse all following each other, trying to working together to find a cheese. We want cheese. Cheese us. Cheese our food, our resources. Now, let's begin. The cat and the mouse. The game began. Tips 4. Self-defense. Enter clip 4 and stay rely on everyone. This time you're gonna ask if they want to come or not. This is where you use self-defense as your way of finish the task and do electricity. That way you will never gonna die. After you write it down in the comment, that way you can use self-defense and electricity. So the imposter thought that there is many people go to electricity. If you thought there is no one go electricity, that is I call self-defense. Final result. Now we have learned 4 different tips of how to use electricity emergency call. This time we're gonna use 2 imposter for the final result. Does it work in 2 imposter? I don't know, but let's find out. After you write it down in the comment, this is where you can use 4 different tips that I provide. Task complete, fake task, cat and the mouse, and self-defense. But in this case, it's a little bit different. Because there are so many people in electricity, it's hard to tell who is imposter, who is not imposter. Also, I would not recommend everyone nearby each other because that, what you guys see right now, is making the imposter easy for them to kill us. That is the reason why I would never allow you guys to stay together in electricity. Always stay back and watch. That's it. That's very simple. There is no way anyone have a task in electricity. No way. I disagree. Well, I did not expect that. That is very unsurprised. Anyway, it made us easier to find 1 imposter instead of 2. Wow, I'm so surprised. So, my plan was just go back to electricity and finish the task. That's it. Let them do all the work. Meanwhile, finish my task. Overall, it have changed the game style and background a lot because no one dies in electricity. That is a good thing, but it is not a good thing for the imposter. Imposter love to take someone down in electricity, but no one get to electricity. I feel bad for the imposter, but it is a new open gate for the imposter to try something new. That is for you as an imposter. Anyways, I hope you love my new strategy and use them in the game. Before we end, please subscribe to my channels so you will not miss any new strategy and the videos in the future. Peace.